Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm the Deep Voice Author. Hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. You know, whenever you get a chance, go ahead and check out my book. You know, if you like some entertaining reads, my book, Psycho Chick. Loud ass engine out there, motorcycle or something, but you know, Psycho Chick, it's based off a crazy ass chick I was dealing with. You know, hey, if you only swipe left, maybe it could have all been avoided, but go check out that. I'll leave the link to that. And my first story, Edward's Reprisal, which is a short story on Amazon. I'll leave the links to both in the description. But today I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Indiana mall shooting that took place yesterday evening. First, you know, my condolences go out to the families affected, the ones who lost their loved ones to some random stupid ass coward that decided to go in the mall around closing time with an AR or some type of assault rifle and just start shooting people. These kind of things, unfortunately, is just unpredictable. But luckily, this time, another bystander, you know, which was a 22-year-old, allegedly, I guess maybe, I don't know if he came up from behind the guy or whatever, but he managed to shoot him about 2 or 3 times or whatever and killed him, you know, so that's a blessing. You know, the guy wasn't able to hurt anybody else. Even 3 lives, 1 life lost is, you know, 1 too many. Damn. Oh, that's the engine, man. Whoever that is, just go ahead and leave. But, yeah, you know, it's a real tragedy. I believe even a 12-year-old was struck. So that 12-year-old is going to be traumatized. You know, one guy in the article that I was reading and looking at, he said that him and his family, I think it was his wife and his kids, they were there and they just started running and they got split up somehow. And one of his kids ended up seeing one of the dead bodies, which is, you know, that's going to stick with that kid for the rest of their lives. You know, they might end up needing therapy. You know, it was just real unfortunate. There was a manager at Van's shoe store. He didn't even have to hear the shots. He just saw people running and decided to take action, which is, you know, a smart thing to do. He got all his employees and people in the store and put them somewhere in the back. I don't know if they were like in a corridor, but it was some type of door that led out the back of the store. And they stayed there until, I guess, about 10 to 15 minutes later, where help arrived, you know, the cops or whatever told him that everything was okay. But shout out to him. I believe his last name was Roy or something like that. But shout out to you, man. That's doing the smart thing, you know, in a drastic situation like that. If you see people running, sometimes you don't have to hear gunshots or know exactly what's going on. You see the look on people's faces, they're being frantic, running around, you know what I mean? Get the hell up out of there. So, you know, shout out to him. My stance on gun rights is basically, I think that younger people maybe should be given some type of mental evaluation, you know, before they are able to obtain an assault rifle. That'd be something, you know, I'd be, you know, willing to agree with, you know, because we do have, you know, some lunatics out here with assault rifles. You know, I'm a gun owner myself. The majority of us are, you know, just honest, good people, good, hardworking people. We're not looking to hurt anybody. So I definitely still believe in the Second Amendment, you know, toting guns. Because just like that shooter went up in there and, you know, the asshole killed all those people or killed the 3 people and injured 2, which is, like I say, 1 life is still too many. That 22-year-old hero was able to catch him with his gun and end his life. So, you know, just like the saying goes, is guns, it's people that kill people, not guns that kill people. So I'm still pro Second Amendment, but I am for the possibility, you know, people getting mental evaluations where they're able to obtain an assault rifle, you know, because a lot of these, it seems like it's a lot of these younger guys doing this stuff, you know, going in here, shooting up malls, shooting up schools. You know, it's just real unfortunate. But hey, you know, like I say, stay strapped. You know, you never know what can happen. You know, I try to stay strapped almost at all times, because especially, you know, living in Houston, the way our crime rate is now, you know, crime rate has gone up almost everywhere after the pandemic. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs and are struggling. So what I'm saying is, you know, just be safe out here. You know, watch your surroundings when you're out in public. You see people running, go ahead and run with them. You know, don't go the opposite direction, try to look and see, you know, hey, where they running from. Nah, just go ahead and leave and vacate like they're doing. They're obviously running for a reason. You know, so just watch your back out here. You know, I hope y'all have a blessed day. And also, I'd like to add, I got this bumper sticker for sale. You know, hey, strapped is the way to be. I had that made, you know, a little while back. But, you know, just talking about a topic like this on, you know, why you should have a gun, why you should be able to, you know, protect yourself. Figure I just might as well throw that out there. So, I mean, if you're interested, let me know in the comments section. Probably drop my Gmail, and, you know, ain't going for the low. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a price gouge or anything like that. Also, the medical emergency services took like 15-20 minutes to arrive to the scene. You know what I mean? That's more than enough time for somebody to bleed out. Really only takes like 40 minutes or 4 minutes, I'm sorry, to bleed out, you know, if you get hit in the vital artery. You like to for more. Also, in the article, it said that the medical emergency services took like 15-20 minutes to show up, you know, which is more than enough time for somebody to bleed out, you know. So I think a civilian was about to take them to the hospital, some of the shooting victims, before the ambulance finally came. So, you know, if you travel or, you know, go out and about with your family, you know, you guys might want to know how to do first aid. Keep a first aid kit. I do Krav Maga, and there was a class where they taught us how to utilize a tourniquet, you know, how to get it over the vital areas and tie it up, you know. So that might be something that you might want to look into in case something unfortunate happens to you or a loved one, you know. It might save your life. But yeah, like I say, once again, you know, be blessed, be safe out there. All right.